right before we get, I just didn't realise how stupid I looked. Before we get into this video, I just want to apologise. The sound is really bad of me talking in the office. I don't really know why. I don't actually think the connection was in right on the microphone, so that's probably why. I was going to say microwave then. But yeah, so I do apologise. The sound's a bit muffled, but is what it is. But it is one of my favourite videos, this, so I'm so excited for you to see.
Hi and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers on the Abandoned House Review Classic. Now, I've been thinking, I actually haven't done any of the recent ones recently because I've been doing the classics, so I am going to get back round to doing some of the recent ones soon. However, people really like the old ones because they like looking back on the old explorers. One, because Andy's in them, obviously, but two, because a lot of people are quite new to the channel, so they might not have seen sort of some of the videos. Now, somebody last night commented, I can't get into the algorithm on YouTube for it to start bringing up old videos. How do I do it? So, if you click on our channel name, it will take you through to our main channel page. And on there, you can click on videos and it'll give you a big list of all the videos we've ever done. Also, it will show you playlists. Now, I've started putting things in like playlists of years. So 2025, every video from 2025 is in a playlist together. So it gives you that opportunity to look back and see a lot of the older videos rather than just waiting for YouTube to go, oh, here's a new video for you to look at from 5 years ago. It's the best way of doing it, and then you can pick and choose which ones you like, which ones you want to watch, and it works out better that way.
Hi and welcome back to a very weird, this place is weird already, I've only just walked in and it feels weird, explore, very, very down south for us. Oh, and we've got a third member of the team today.
Got a mascot today.
Yeah, a little bear. Oh, look at this. I wonder what that means. Sue will know. Yeah, oh, look as well. This must be the family crest then, with the bows on, because it's on that we've just been looking at.
On the window?
Yeah. And then 3 fish. Do you think they're cod? Or salmon?
Don't know.
It's so quiet around here. Really, really uneasy quiet. There's no car noises really. We're in the middle of nowhere. You can see that's where we were up in the attic. That's weird. I don't understand this bit here. It's like there should have been a bigger window there almost. Oh look, there's a big crest above the door. I wonder if it's the one with the bows on it. Oh no, it's different, I think, this one, look. Oh no, it isn't. It has, it's got the bows on.
Now, this place was amazing for a few reasons. One, it was literally in the middle of nowhere, and it was an amazing, amazing building. The exterior of the building was brilliant. The land it was on was huge. And it was Bear's first ever explore. Well, it kind of was and it wasn't. He has been out previous to that, but he's never been out on something that's been filmed. And he used to go in the car with us every single week and just chill in the car while we were exploring. But on this occasion, I don't know what the reason was. We just like, right, Bear needs to come. And people loved him. People absolutely loved the fact Bear was there. And so many things happened involving Bear that people were like, they were split down the middle. It was either, never bring him again, this is a terrible idea, you are mistreating your animal. You're always going to get him. He's a terrier. I say this week in, week out. Yes, he walks over rough ground, broken pottery, glass and all sorts. He's a terrier. They are so used to being in places like chasing rats and things like that. It's just bred into them. Now, if I could get something to protect his feet and he wouldn't rip it off, I'd put it on. But there's no point. And also, yes, he's going to get himself in little, like, funny positions. But if I go out for a walk in the countryside, he could chuck himself in a pond. He could do all sorts. He could get down a rabbit hole. I've had a dog once, similar to Bear, called Henry, who went down a rabbit hole and we found him 2 days later. So terriers are a nightmare. They really, really are. But he loves every last second of it. And you can see that. Like, there is times where he's a bit scared or whatever, and he'll come next to me, or he's over, like, worked up, and that's when he shakes a lot, and or like if he's nervous or if he's heard something, and or if he thinks there's a rat there or a cat there or whatever. But he loves it. He really does. And that's where the other half of people came along and they were like, yes, this is brilliant. You need to bring him out all the time. And that's where it started for him. Now, he's actually sat down here playing with his ball at the moment. But I do need to get his camera up and sorted again. I actually have got one Explore that I need to edit and put up online. However, it's a lot of work. Bear's videos are the most editing out of anything. And at the moment, I'm doing everything on my own. It's quite difficult to maintain that. So I'll find a routine. I'll get a way of doing it. And we will get Bear's videos back again. I promise you that. But yeah, this was his first ever Explore.
But the rooms are all tiny.
Yeah, they're all tiny. There's a lot of them, don't there?
But if it's from 1600s, I suppose the rooms might have been tiny.
I think they've had a big family.
Yeah, that's it. I bet there was some right bumming went off in this place.
Better way, I know. I'd love it.
You'd love to be Lord of the Manor back in the 16th
Oh, I'd
century.
choose them all, me.
Right, you can't say that. You can't.
I'd have a maid for every day at week. 2 on a Sunday.
That's the Lord's Day. You can't have it on
Exactly.
Lord's
The
Day.
Lord says, shag thy life out. That's what he says, and I would absolutely hammer him.
You can't say that. That's so bad. That's really bad.
But it said Sunday's a day of rest, isn't it, though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's Sunday off.
Yeah, Sunday off.
2 on a Saturday then. One before Football Focus and one before X Factor.
The Magaluf people, number 1. Brios.
It's like version of Bros.
When will I be famous? 1965 to 1966. You seen this? Where did he get that from? Right. So Bear's going to attack you in a minute.
No. See? Absolute idiot.
He is. Andy, how weird is this? It's a half man, half goat.
That's me.
It is. Mr. Tumnus. You know what? I've made you look like Mr. Tumnus before. I remember doing it. Edited you looking like him.
You made me look like everything.
Well, yeah, true. Anyway, let's have a look.
Any mythical creature, I'd been it.
Now, as usual, Andy was being Andy. And something else that cropped up was Andy wearing a cat mask, Andy singing, Andy doing all the things that we love Andy doing the best. But I think on this Explore, I don't know, I felt like Andy's always been funny. Andy's always been, I don't know, one of the best things on the channel. And I think this Explore for me was like his height of being Andy. I just think that he was nervous and scared, but he was excited and stupid. And I think over the years, if you look at one of our first Explores, the one where we went to the waterworks at Bradfield near Sheffield, he's like a wooden man. Literally, his words are like very practiced and he knows what he's saying. He's a bit robotic, whereas like by this point he'd really come out of his shell, and I think it took a long time for that to happen. Andy will admit that himself. Andy, we've talked about it, like how he was in comparison back in the day compared to how he is in a video now. Now I always wonder, if he comes back to a video now, will he take a step back? Will he become the old Andy? Or will that flow still be there? I think it'll still be there, but you just never know. But yeah, I think this is the video where Andy really came into his own. He blossomed almost, and people loved it.
What are you doing? He's after something. There's something up there he really wants. because he won't carry on doing it. Very strange. Good mix. What is he after down there? There's definitely some animal.
What can I hear?
I don't know. What can I hear? Bear. Bear. There's something growling at him. Bear, get out. Come on. Bear. 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 I know exactly what it is. It's what eats that food. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Big fat cat.
Oh my God. So that's what those poos are. It is a cat.
Now, moving back to Bear, there was two things that happened. But the first of which was the cat. The cat under the pile of clothes. I'm so glad Bear didn't get close to it. Honestly, it would have been a massacre. And I don't know which way, because that cat was a big cat, so it could have clawed him to death. But I don't think he would have been very happy if he caught up with it. I think he would have ripped it to shreds. So I'm glad it got out. But he knew it was there. He knew for ages before we actually realised. And then he went under the clothes, disappeared. And we're like, what is going on? And this cat just shot out and disappeared. God, my chair just went down. Yeah, shot out, disappeared. Bear was still like clueless, like, where was he gone? Where's he gone? But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Andy jump quite as much as that either.
Is it a well? It's a well. Oh, Andy. That's not just a well, that's a well and a half. You get away from the edge of there. Do not jump in there. Get your big pointy torch out. I can't even see bottom.
Can't even find the pointy torch. Okay.
It's always in your hand.
It's in my posh.
Your poshe. I can't even see bottom with... Oh. Hello? Hello? Jesus. If you drop something down there, you are not getting that back out.
I'm not now.
It's... What would you say that is? About 80 foot deep or something.
So I'm looking for the stone.
Now, if anyone watched or listened to the famous Five, there was a well in Kirin Castle that they climbed down on bars like that, and there was a little bit that cut through, and they could get into the cellars and the dungeons. You got one? Go on then. That dropped for ages.
That's a good 2 or 3 seconds dropping in it.
That's ridiculous.
If you fell down that, forget it, aren't you?
Wait, I'd like to move this off the top a bit so I can see properly. Do you think we can?
No.
No, it's big wooden beams though. I don't mean the bit on the top. I mean these big beams. Slide it over because I want to sit with my feet on there.
Sit your feet on there.
No, I can't because I won't be able to see anything, you daft sod.
You put the ladder down so you can get down.
I've just said that, but you were away with fairies. So that's it. Just hit me. Just fuck off. Jesus, man. Right, I'll let you do all the hard work and I'll film you doing it.
Fucking typical, isn't it?
Yeah, always the same. Shall I get this end and you get that end?
Right. Making.
I'm going to stop filming a second. Right, so we've managed to move it back. We will move it back again afterwards. Just gives you a better idea. We need to... Can you get pointy torch down now I can see properly? Oh, you know what? I'm scared of falling head first down here. You'd be dead, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely be dead. Especially if you fell down head first. Right, let's have a look. I can see water. It's just that little white dot at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's how deep it goes down. I need to get something else to throw down now I can hear it properly.
Excuse me, Willis.
It's really bad, isn't it? I'm sat. Andy's got a bit of a pan tile we found outside. I'm sat with my legs dangling. I'm scared.
Do not leave any further forward because he's making me scared.
Go on.
Ready?
Yeah, get ready to shine it.
Go.
There can't be water at bottom.
This is just a tiny bit.
Yeah, but why were it still making noises afterwards? Listen, it's still making noises. That is freaky. You really don't like this, do you, when I'm sat like this?
I don't.
Dangling my legs over. Because it's such a big drop. What's wrong with you? Why are you so worried about me, like, leaning forward?
It just makes my heart. Oh, don't.
Put my hands like
My
that.
stomach's going. Oh, you've got to just slip.
No, but it isn't like it's dusty and slippy on here or anything.
It is though, but look at it, for God's sake.
Put my leg out.
No, don't stand. No, don't stand on that, please. Literally.
I don't think I trust standing on it.
Now, the next thing that Andy was scared about, and also me up to a point, was the well. The well at the end of the Explore. I've never known a well to be that deep. We dropped stuff down, and it just took forever to get to the bottom. I would have loved, you know what, I would have loved to lower something down like a GoPro with a torch on it to see what was down there. Because I think there were tunnels that came off it either side. And the reason I think that is when you dropped it, you heard it hit the water, but then you heard the echo of it up what sounded like tunnels. And it just makes me think, what's down there? It always, anything like that to do with a well always takes me back to Famous 5. I think it's the Adventure of Kirin Island or something like that. Now they had a well that they climbed down, and there was tunnels that came off either side into like a lower basement of the castle, like the where they did the torture and things like that. So it makes me think of things like that. And this place was a Tudor building. I think maybe 600 years old. I can't remember. But anyway, it just makes me think, what else is down there? Is there something else? And Andy was scared to death because I was sat on the edge of it, like pretending to go over the edge. If I'd fallen down there, I would be probably dead. If not, I'd be broken and then drowned. So dead either way. But then Bear was looking up over the edge, and that's when I was scared, because I know what he's like for just jumping up onto things. And if he jumped up, he would have gone straight over the edge, and that would have been that. But it was a scary well. But I don't know, something about it that was just brilliant.
Oh, Bear's just alerted me to the freakiest thing I think I've seen while we've been in here. This picture. Look at this. Oh, this child. It's like a possessed child. It's its head. It's his hair. Look at that. I'm going to have to bring it and show you. It's on a ship. I can't work out if it's a boy or a girl. I think it's a girl, but it might be a boy, you know.
It's a boy, that.
It's got very long hair.
Oh, it could be a girl.
Very white, long hair. I think it's a boy. Although, I don't know though, because the shoes and socks. It's a little bit freaky, that.
Now, there was some spooky little bits in this place as well. Like the little Lord Fauntleroy. Did Andy call him Little Lord Fauntleroys? He's so bad. That could have been another Explorer, but that's just in my head, the back of my head, that he said that before at some point. So, but yeah, Little Lord Fauntleroy with the bright blonde hair, and it was just a bit freaky, and there was some freaky stuff in that place anyway. There was lots of stuff chucked all over, but there was some really old, really good bits in there. And it was one of my favourites. It's an Explorer that really does stand out, that I really enjoyed. Because you've got to think, I think we've got 650 videos on the channel now. And say 600 of those are exploring videos. That's 600 houses I've been in. And remembering each one of them is quite difficult. And certain ones stand out, and certain ones just sort of all mould together. So you think of one Explorer, and actually it was like 3 that you're thinking of. But this one really stands out. It's a really good Explorer. It was something that I really, really enjoyed. And like I said, that boy with the bright white hair, just, I don't know, just stuck in my brain for a while afterwards, like haunting my dreams. But yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, second field draft. Oh, look up there.
Little deer's head.
Look at the woodwork in this. Just look up. That is amazing. That's original, isn't it? Like 1600s. Oh, that is vile. Right, let me show you. Look at that. Is it a monk jack? It's weird. It's got no eyeballs. That is really freaky.
And finally, this video has probably one of the most amount of positive comments on that we've ever had. And looking at the sort of statistics on it, it gained us the most subscribers out of any other video we've ever done. And you've got to think, this has got about, what, 60,000 views on it. Other videos have got like 170,000 and haven't brought in as many subscribers as this. So I just think it was a mix of having Bear on it, having Andy there just on form, the items in the house, the quality of the house, the scary edge of like the well and the spooky side to it. People said there was orbs and all sorts. So, you know what? I'd love to go back to this house, because I know for a fact it's now been bought. So I would love to go back and see what they've done to it, what it now looks like inside. I often wonder about that. Like, would I get away with it going and knocking on someone's door and say, well, we made a video on this place years ago. Do you mind if we come and have a look round and just film your house? I think they'd probably say no, but sometimes I think, is it worth it? There's one place that I would definitely like to do that with, and that is the mental asylum up near Leeds that we did first. Name goes out of my head altogether, but yeah, it was between Leeds and Bradford. It was one of the first big explores we ever did, and they've done it all up now, and people live in there, and I would love to go back. So if you think that's something that would be a good idea, comment down below. Also, if you want to see a video specifically for me to do a classic abandoned house review on, let me know. But please do me a favour, put the link for the video in it as well in the comment, because otherwise you say, oh, that one with the mouse, that you saw a mouse. I don't bloody know which video that is. Just put the link in and I'll find it. Two things. I don't often show things people send because I get like one item here and one item there, but I've had two things come through the post today that are brilliant. First one is going to potentially make videos amazing in the future. I'm going to be able to do overnight stays and things like that, and other videos that I've got in mind because of these. So somebody has sent, I'll show you the box first. Somebody has sent some night vision goggles, or night vision this. Basically, you look at this side of it, I don't think you look through it like that. I think you look through this side, the screen of it, and it works out who's there in the dark. Or I can get it filming me when I'm sat in the dark in an abandoned building. Say if I went to Coco Chanel's mansion again this year and filmed myself all alone in the dark, you would see all the stuff going off around me. It'd be good. So thank you so much. I think it was a lady called Margaret. I've got all the stuff on here. I don't know where the label is. So if you are called Margaret, thank you. If you're not called Margaret, thank you to the person that's not called Margaret. Anyway, the other thing that was sent through, and I think this is brilliant, especially because we're talking about Bear's first video. Somebody has sent this. A dog called Bear. And they've sent it all the way from Australia. They found it in Australia. And that looks like Bear's head. Because the top of, well, all of Bear's head's black. But if you look in the actual book itself, the dog's totally black. But I still think it's brilliant. Bear is black and hairy. He loves to run in the park, have his tummy rubbed, and do all sorts of doggy things. And his young owner have a very special relationship. His young owner, obviously me. But yeah, thank you so much for those. Anything you do want to send over, the address is somewhere. I'll probably put it in now so you can see it. If you do want to send anything in, little cards. It doesn't have to be anything worth any money, just something. It's cool. I just like receiving stuff. So, and I've got a big bag of stuff now as well to go in the book. So if you do want to have a go on, look at it now. Look at the book. It is absolutely full of stuff. So findersbeepers.co.uk, and where is the stuff now? Oh God, it's under here somewhere. Basically, oh, it's here. I've got, what have I got to put in there now? Sorry, it's going to make an horrible noise. There's bracelets, there's stuff from Madrid, there's all sorts of stuff in there. There's a bracelet from Madrid, a postcard from Madrid, there's some stuff from Oxford, stuff from all over to be added to the book. It's getting bigger, and when it's full, as soon as it's full, then it'll be too late to get tickets. There's only, I think, about 150 people entered so far. So you've got a really, really, really good chance of getting yourself that book with all the stuff in. It's not like 10,000 people have entered and there's no chance of winning. You've got a really good chance. Anyway, I've rambled on far too much in this video. Have the best of days. Let me know what else you want to see, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.